at Performance Toyota in Reading, Pennsylvania. And it is sunny, extremely sunny. There's a good amount of Tundras here. We're not going to see them all in the live stream because they're spread out pretty good, but I'll give you a rough idea of some of the stuff we have. For instance, we can start with the 1794. Hello, Chad. How are you? Just let me know if you're having trouble hearing or seeing me because, like I said, we're not really in a super great area for connection, at least for AT&T. Not so good. Hello, people signing on. Good to see you. Once again, a warning, the connection is a little weird. Eric, how you doing? Mark, how you doing? I'm going to start right here. I want to show you this one. This is the one that is kind of featured in the video, although I did see another one I'm going to save to show you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you. Look at this thing. Bubba, how you doing? We're in Reading, Pennsylvania, by the way. Performance Toyota, in case you're just signing on. This one here is a limited. It has a lift on it. It has the Nitto Recon Grappler tires, 285/65 R20. It's looking very good. And this is not the TRD lift. This is a rough country lift here. Alex, what's up? This just has such a nice stance. Every time I see the new gen Tundra with a mild lift on it like this and a better tire, I think this is the way the truck should come from the factory. I know that sounds stupid because obviously you're not going to see an aggressive tire like this on all Tundras, but that is a good looking truck right there. You have to agree. Stance is right. The height is good. Heartland, what's going on? This should be OE height, I agree. This just has such a nice look to it. And when you see it in person, sometimes the camera doesn't do it justice. And this is on a limited trim, okay? So this is loaded up fairly nice. It's not super loaded. You can get it super loaded. You can get pano, premium auto leveling headlights, JBL. You can get the works. It comes standard with 14-inch screen, digital gauge cluster, soft-tech seats, heated ventilated memory. So you do get some good stuff on this. But when you get that wheel and tire right, this truck just, it's meant to be. Just to show you what I mean, this has a panoramic view monitor, JBL sound system. Nothing too crazy on it. Celestial Silver 2024. It's 61,642. It's 66,637 with the lift, which adds $5,000 tires. So that's not as bad as we saw last week where the lift and tires added, what was it, like 15 grand? But that's a really nice truck. And I wanted to start on that. I wanted you guys to see that up front. That is beautiful. I'm in love once again, which usually happens when I look at Tundras. I just did a video the other day. It was a year update of my head, which you will see to the left there. And I love that truck. We drove 2.5 hours to get here today. So it's a very comfortable truck and I love it. Even with the back seat being small, like I said in the video, the tonneau cover makes up for all of that. And we're walking by some limiteds. This is an iForce Max, regular limited. This one, see, like we just talked about, that other one over there just pretty much had the JBL. This has the available pano. This has the available premium auto leveling headlights. Again, iForce Max, you can get iForce or iForce Max. This one's loaded up really nice. Limited premium package, limited power package. So the premium auto leveling headlights, not standard. The bed lights and outlet, not standard. You got to make sure you get the proper packages. Now this dealership, as we do our quick walkthrough, you're not going to see all of them because there's a lot over here. There's a lot way down there. Just giving you an overall kind of a pre-show for tomorrow's video. But I will say this, they have a lot of high trim Tundras. You see over there, 1794 capstone. Right here, we have some 1794s. I have seen a lot of iForce Max. There isn't any SR5s here. It's just the big stuff. That's probably their mate liter V8. Access cab, got the clamshell doors. Still love that truck. Good morning, Brian. How you doing? So a nice blueprint 1794 here. This has the saddle brown interior. Again, iForce Max. It is not TRD. 20-inch wheel. If you like chrome and you like that Western theme, this is for you. And may I strongly suggest blueprint because it's a great exterior color. Now, what we were just talking about with the limited, with how you have to add all this stuff to get it the way you want, This is why 1794 and Platinum exist, because you take a step up from limited into those. And that's where premium auto leveling headlights, Pano, JBL, all that stuff starts to become standard. So what you would add to this truck, do you want the 5.5 foot bed, 6.5 foot bed, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, iForce Max? Do you want the TRD off-road package or not? And you get cream interior or saddle brown. Greg, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you watching, pal. This is a great truck. Like I always say, 1794, this is my flagship trim of Tundra. I know Capstone is supposed to be, but I think 1794 really carries that banner for Tundra. Next door, same thing, but it's Windchill Pro, baby, which is a great color. Special color, $425 add-on for that color. iForce Max again. And we'll go down here and look at some of these real quick. It's a beautiful day. It's got to be about, I don't know, 55 degrees, sunny, birds are chirping. I am far away from home. This is like small town living. This is what I need in my life. Capstone, Windchill Pearl, semi-aniline leather, black and white interior. Some of you love it, some of you hate it. Check it out. Hi, John, good call. Love the 1794 as well. Now, this is a step up from 794 and Platinum. And this gives you everything standard, but it also gives you, like what we just saw in there, semi-aniline leather, some unique stuff, the 22-inch wheels, body color surround on a unique grille, which I believe this is the same grille that's on the 1794 limited edition, maybe colored a little different, but the same design. Premium auto leveling headlights, power bed step, power side steps are standard on Capstone. If you like the ultimate luxury and you want that Denali look, I mean, this is the way. And there's some great discounts on Capstone all around the country right now, so keep that in mind. Hey, what's up, buddy? 24 hours until you pick up the 1794 limited edition. I like it. Maybe you want to film. They are starting to, Texas has had them for about a week. People have been getting them down there, and they're starting to filter up. So give me a text tomorrow when you get it. Send me some pictures. I want to see this thing. You got the midnight black one, if I remember correctly. 1794 Windchill. Smoked mesquite, which is like, for me, smoked mesquite, this is like the premier color for 1794. When 1794 came out in 2014, it was the sunset bronze, which is pretty much the same thing with a different name. And it just, I don't know, this color is meant to be for Western theme. All that chrome with the saddle brown interior, heated ventilated memory, genuine leather seats. Oh, I want this truck. The Capstone is a Lexus with a Toyota badge. I agree. I like that. Bed lights and outlet standard. Nice. And it's funny because as I was walking all these high trims, I looked over here on the end of the lot and I saw this. And for some reason, quickly, I'm like, SX. And then I'm like, no, that's a Platinum. And I was so used to looking at all the chrome. And here's the dark chrome. And this thing just looks so good. Midnight Black Metallic, iForce Max. And you can now, for 2024, get Platinum with TRD off-road if you want it. But nice truck, just like the 1794, with all of the features that are standard, except the only difference is this one is not Western theme and it has a black interior. That's your biggest deal. And it has dark chrome versus real chrome. Now, tomorrow on the video, what you're going to see is over there on that other lot. There's Tundras. There's a sweet supersonic red Tacoma. I'll save that for the video. So this is what looks to be a smaller dealership versus some of the gigantic ones we go to, but they have a really nice inventory. And I mentioned this in the video, and I want to mention this in the live stream as well. This dealership is offering each truck tomorrow. I'll put up their online listing for the truck, but it's between like $4,000 and $5,500 off on like all their Tundras. So they got some discounts here. And sometimes with smaller dealerships, you don't see massive discounts like that. So that's really cool. And also, and I was shocked to hear this, they offer a lifetime maintenance when you buy a vehicle from them. So like tire rotations, oil changes, stuff like that. State inspection is covered for however long you own the vehicle, which again, that is nothing that's new. That's been around forever, but all the dealerships around me got rid of that like 10, 15 years ago. So it's really cool to see that that's still happening here at this dealership. Performance Toyota, Reading, Pennsylvania, by the way. I know I mentioned that a few times just for the people signing on. So you'll have to let me know what you think. Like I said, there's a special Tundra down there that I saved for tomorrow, that lifted Tundra. Just look at that. Let's look at this one more time, and then we'll call it a video. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Welcome aboard. I enjoy all of you being here. And once again, please, if you haven't seen my video the other day, 1 year of ownership of the double cab, check it out, especially before you make a purchase. Always like to help. Want you guys to be happy with your truck. I love windshield pearl as well, absolutely. Does that not just look perfect? Here, let's go to the front. You need to see this. When I walked up, when I drove into the lot, I said to myself, that's not the TRD lift. The upper control arm on TRD is red. So that was the first thing I saw. This one here has a silver one. And then obviously the sticker showed us that it was a $5,000 add-on. Honda says Tundra needs a V8. Unfortunately, I wouldn't expect a V8 from the Tundra ever again. EPA emission standards won't allow it. So this is the wave of the future. But just keep this in mind for a little peace of mind for you. They're going to keep working on the Tundra engine, and they're going to fine-tune it. New generation Toyota. Listen, they're all about QDR. Quality, durability, reliability. Eventually, this engine is going to be as reliable as humanly possible. So keep that in your mind. But we'll call it a live stream from Performance Toyota, man. I'm happy I came all the way here because they have a great lot. Great little town and a nice amount of Tundras with good discounts. Ed, what's up, buddy? So again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button. Even if you're not new to the channel, hit that like button. But if you're new, hit subscribe. And make sure you watch the video tomorrow because I left a lot out. Performance Toyota, Reading, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much for watching. And let me know, as always, in the comments below, which Tundra you taking home. I'm just telling you right now, that limited lifted one, that's mine. So you'll have to pick something else. Be safe, be well, everyone. Thanks so much for being here.